borracha.
Te dicen.
Me dicen la borracha.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Vlogoween. Tonight's special guest is my sister-in-law. So she's gonna be telling you guys a couple of scary things that have happened to her. She does suffer from sleep paralysis as well, so it should be interesting.
Yes.
Hopefully she doesn't have any nightmares tonight.
I hope not. I'll call you.
No, don't call me. Call Hailey. You can tell me about it tomorrow.
People are probably like, why does this whole family have sleep paralysis?
I know.
Because all of the videos.
Have you had sleep paralysis? Hailey's here, by the way. Her daughter.
Oh yeah.
So she does have a YouTube channel. Well, there's no videos on it yet, but she will have something soon. She already got her laptop, her camera, so she's just waiting to be able to start. What are you gonna be showing?
Nail tutorials and life vlogs.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, she's my nail girl. She does bomb ass nails, which is how I met Alex, by the way. But yeah, you guys can go subscribe. I'll go ahead and put her YouTube channel down here below. So do you know which one you're gonna start with? What story?
So my mom was a single mom with me and my brother Joel. I was like 8, he was 5, 6. And we used to live in a back house. And I swear that back house was haunted because weird things would happen. One time my mom was still at work and my brother Joel was asleep. Then the phone, you know, remember the old phones I used to hang up on the wall?
Oh my god.
Yeah, what was the long time?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It started ringing. So I jumped on top of the bed to get to the phone and I picked it up. Nobody answered. Then everything was quiet. I was like, hello, hello. And then I started hearing like chains and plastic bags underneath the bed. Yeah, so I was like, what the heck? So at that point, Joel had woken up, my brother, and we ran out. We were super scared. As soon as we ran out, it was like in the back, so there was like a little driveway. So we're running towards the driveway to get out, and we see a big black dog. And I promise you, those eyes were like red. So when me and Joel seen it, we just like froze, and we looked at each other, and we just ran back into the house. So called my mom, came home, whatever. I don't even know if she believes this till this day. But okay, so that was that. It was just scary. And then we would always hear, like, we would be watching cartoons and we would look out the window, like waiting for our mom, and then we'd go back and sit down, and then we would look out the window, and then we would hear this noise. It was like, ooh, all the time through the window. So I was like, what the heck? So every time we would hear that, we would run out the house because we would get scared. But we're like, okay, why would we from the outside? We were little, you know.
Yeah, like those people in the movie, they're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
so
no.
that happened. And then the last thing that happened, we were like, we all shared a bed. My mom, my brother, me. Mom would sleep in the middle. I would sleep by the wall. My brother would sleep on the other side. So in the middle of the night, I wake up and then I feel like my mom on my side, warm. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn the other way. So I tried to turn the other way and I could just feel like somebody next to me, but it was cold. Like really cold. So I was like, heck no, I'm not turning around.
Oh, yeah.
So I just stayed, lay down, and like made myself go back to sleep. And then now they tore that house down. It was in North Hollywood when we used to live in LA.
Oh, okay.
They tore that house down and now there's apartments. So I'm like, I wonder if they get haunted. I wonder if it's like the land or something that's there.
Should go
It's like 3 stories.
Just try to go to that section where the house
in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, like could tell them about like what's happened like with the sleep paralysis. Okay. So the first time it was in my apartment, and I guess I knocked out like in a deep sleep, but then I woke up to like something small, like it seemed like a little devil looking thing jumped up on top of me and was trying to choke me, like trying to make me pass out. And I was just fighting with it, struggling with it for a long time, and till I woke up. But I felt like it felt real. Like when I woke up, I still felt like the hands on my neck. Like I still kind of felt it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep again, and then it like started all over again. It was crazy. It was really ugly. It was like a little person. It was weird. Second time, it's when I moved into my house. I was asleep, like my back towards the window, and then I could seriously see myself, and then this person, like, I don't even know what it was. It was just like a shadow, and it tried to lay behind me. And I fought it, and I was crying. I remember I woke up and I had tears, like crying, because I was so scared. Yeah, but I don't know, that was weird, like really weird. Another time, I slept with the door open, then I wake up and I seriously feel somebody coming in through the door and starts doing the same thing. Like gets on top of me and starts, like it's trying to like suffocate me kind of thing. I don't want it. And then you know now how we're going to move from my house? We're like hearing stuff on Hailey.
Yeah?
I went and slept with her the other night because like something like flew from my vanity to the floor, and I woke up like, and then something in my closet like came off my shelf. Like I heard it come off my rack in my closet. So and then my TV was making a noise, so I went to her room and I woke up in the morning and nothing was on the floor.
And I know she was scared because she never wants to sleep. I was, come on baby, let's cuddle. And this time she was like, like, can I sleep with you? And then I made dinner and I had all the spoons like on the counter. And then we heard noises, like it was like midnight. And then I heard noises and I was like, no, I'm tripping. It's probably Quincy with this collar making noises or running or something. And then in the morning...
Quincy's your dog, right?
Yeah. In the morning, I woke up and I told Hailey, did you hear some noises last night? And she was like, yeah, Mom. She's like, all the spoons were on the floor. Like the ones that I was cooking with, they were all on the floor.
And I moved them to the middle of the counter because last night they were like, not last night, that night, they were like about to be at the edge, so I moved them to the middle so they wouldn't fall, and they ended up falling.
And then the other day I heard another noise, but it was kind of like 9-ish. I was still up, so I was like, no, I'm getting up and I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna be brave.
Dude, that's how people die, okay?
I guess I'm dead already. Yeah.
You're getting too many chances.
I went to go check, but I couldn't find anything.
No? But like, what did you hear though? Like, what was it?
It was like a couple things fell. Yeah. But it was nothing.
Well, you know what's crazy? That day that Christina came, the day after, so I went to sleep in the living room. And I kid you not, I was just sleeping and then I just wake up to a noise, right? And I was like, what the fuck? The night before we had a from Brazilian mussel bowls, the vegan. So we had little containers with like sauces, and one of them was on the floor.
Where did you put them at?
They were in my coffee table. So I woke up and then the dogs were not out. They were in their little room. So it fell down, and then I text Christina and I was like, you fucking brought something to my fucking face. This has never happened to me. And like this shit just randomly fell. And it was not like on the, no estaba like on the edge. It was like legit like more on this side. And it just like fell out of nowhere. And I was like, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Christina.
I think because you're talking about it a lot here and like.
Yeah, I'm like bringing those
those vibes.
I know that's why I didn't want to do this, but I'm doing it for you guys. You're welcome.
And my dog, you know how they say 3 a.m. is what, witch hour or something, right?
It's the devil's hour, no?
Something like that. Well, my dog, in the morning, at least maybe once a week at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. always running up and down the house like he's playing with something or somebody. Yeah, it wakes us up like he's just running. You've been to my house, like to the kitchen door, like to the backyard, and then runs back and then runs back. Like he even drops like stuff from running so fast. But it's like he's playing with somebody. I don't know where he'll be asleep and then he'll book it like running. So weird.
But I think that's why I was scared to get dogs too, because they say that they see
stuff.
Yeah. I was was like, what if one day I'm just laying down and they're just like there, like staring at
He did that the other day. I was in the bathroom
Yeah.
getting ready, and then he was like staring at something, and then he looked at it up like that, and then he looked back like that, and then he went back like looking up, and then he looked at me, and I was like, what are you looking at?
Oh.
There's nothing there.
Oh, hell no. And then what happened to your mom?
Oh yeah, like at my mom's house, I would always see like a little boy, like a little white boy with blonde hair, and he had white clothes, and he would always run from my brother's room to my mom's room. Like I would just be sitting there on the table, and then I would just glance, like, you know when you see something, and I would just see a little boy running. Yeah, I would always see that.
I need to start bendiciendo my place every time someone leaves me.
I know.
Oh,
I'll bring you some holy water.
You keep telling me that, no me la traes.
I know, you should have reminded me.
I didn't think of it.
I'll be back tomorrow so you can help me listen.
Okay.
I drank a bottle of holy water.
She did!
What?
Yes,
Like
we
on
went to
purpose? No.
this priest, like, he blessed a bunch of bottled waters, like, we were to take home, right? So I had it in my car, and then one day I'm looking for the bottle of water, and he's like, the one I had in the back seat, and I was like,
Oh
yeah,
my
Haley.
God.
She drank it. And she's like, what's gonna happen to me? And I was like, oh my God, Haley, you drank
Well,
it?
you're blessed for life, girl. Well, now she's gonna tell us. I doubt I'm gonna get the suegra in, so she's gonna say her mom's story because no one has said it. It's really crazy.
Okay. So my mom has a sister. Yeah. Two. She's my Nina. She had one son, and he had this really bad accident. Like, but we don't know what it was, but we found him and like murdered in his home. And my mom and him were like best friends.
I didn't know he was murdered.
Like really bad. Yeah. And so mom and him were super close. So after like maybe like 4 years that he passed away, she started having like sleep paralysis too, kind of thing. But she said it was more real because she would sleep with the door closed, and then after the incident, what happened, which is she said it was a little man, like dressed in black,
Yeah.
that she
could
couldn't
never
see his face. That she couldn't see his face. He would come in through the door and jump on top of her, and he would always try to choke her. And she was always fighting with him. Like, she says that she would like push him over, and she would hear the thump on the floor.
Oh,
Like when they would be wrestling.
because he would legit be trying to choke her, so she'd be fighting. for
So
her
she wouldn't sleep anymore because that would happen, and she would stay up. This happened for about a couple of years. I mean, she couldn't sleep. She started getting sick because she would get no sleep. One day, I guess it got really bad, and she told my brother, if you hear anything, come get me. So my brother heard the door squeak opening, and he stood in the room like, you know, what's happening? And then he heard my mom like making noises, so he got up and he was like, Mom, are you okay? This and that. So that happened. I guess it was happening again maybe a week after, and she said that he jumped on top of her again, that she heard the door open, jumped on top of her, and she was fighting and struggling with him. And she managed, I guess, to lift up whatever thing he had on his, like, a little hood maybe?
Yeah.
And seeing his face, and it was my Nina's son, her nephew. It was his face, and she was like, his name was Isidro. She was like, Isidro, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? And that's when she pushed him off, and he ran, and it never happened to her again.
Damn.
So we think that he wanted to kind of take her with him.
Because he really loved her.
Yeah.
And didn't she say that when that happened, it went back to like his form, like his actual like size or something?
I guess when she pushed him over, that he just like, it was his body or whatever.
And then she did say that she would sleep with the door, closed every time.
Yeah.
And then when Mike would go, it would always be
It
open.
would be open.
Oh my God.
Like he would literally walk in through the door and try to like to kill her.
And that she would hear it. She would hear it like open.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, fuck, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, and it would happen. And she got really sick. Like, she started getting like anxiety, and she said she felt like a temblor, like her whole body was like shake kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, she got bad, and now she hears like then she hears like ringing on her ear. I don't know. Like, she got all messed up from no sleep for 2 years. Imagine. Just like not being able to sleep because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, sleep paralysis happens one time to us, and we're like, fuck.
Yeah, no, imagine
like,
2 years.
That's a long
like here and
time.
there. I don't know.
Your poor mom.
But yeah, since she's seen his face, he's gone. Like, he never came back. I think he wanted to take her, but he didn't want her to know that it was him.
Yeah.
And then when she lifted his hood, she was like, oh my god.
You know how there's those people that like die in their sleep?
Oh my god.
Like, I wonder if it could be something like that.
Imagine.
So it just comes by.
And that's why they get a contact from being so
Because they're scared because something's like taking.
We just figured it out. No?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the cat one.
Oh, yeah.
I did have a cat. He was.
Cats are demons, so
Yeah.
that's your fault.
He was crazy. So this cat was obsessed with me. Like, I had him since he was a baby, but he grew up. And when Benny would come over, like we started dating, and he would come over or whatever, and this cat would like get on top of the fridge or whatever, and Benny wouldn't even know, and he would just attack him, crazy.
That's your baby daddy, by the way.
Yeah, Haley's dad. So he was like, Angie, you know, I know you love this cat. So he didn't want me to have the cat. So I was like, okay, I know somebody that wants him. Took him. And it was like, maybe this girl lived maybe like 10 miles from the house. 5, 10, I don't know. It was far.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah.
So
then, okay, I'm super sad because my cat's gone. We go home, and then in the morning, he goes to work, and I'm like, okay. We live with my mom at this time. Then all of a sudden, I hear meow, and I'm like, and I look, and I'm like, oh my god, he's back.
What the
He was
fuck?
back.
Was it a black cat?
No, it was like a Siamese looking cat.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
Those
but
are so
his
scary.
nose was full of blood. Yeah, so I'm like, why is his nose full of blood? Like, what's going on, you know? So I was like, how did he get in, first of all? So I go to my mom's bathroom, and mom has at the bottom of the house, like it's, you know, above ground. The bottom of the house has like a little filter thing. I don't know, for the air to circulate or something. I don't know. Well, this cat like hit on the I don't know what it's called. He hit on it so much that he pushed it up, but he made himself bleed. He cut his nose all up. Yeah.
Damn, he was
And he came back.
obsessed with, like, he
Yeah.
was like, I'm
But
willing,
how
I'm
did-
willing to die right now.
The thing is, how did he get there? How did he come back? Yeah.
That's crazy. And he was never like roaming around, like say where you lived.
He was
Did he know
indoor.
the area?
No, he was indoor.
always indoor.
Yeah. It was creepy.
And then what happened after you took the cat again?
We looked for somebody else that would like rehome him, and it was way further. So after that, he came back again. I'm just kidding. He didn't come back.
I was like, damn.
No, he didn't come back.
Oh,
I think it was too far. He gave up. But yeah, that cat was really really protective over me. Like, he didn't want nobody by me, nothing. Imagine if I would have had him when I had Haley.
Cats are
Like,
evil.
what's that movie, Lady in the Tramp, with the Siamese and the babies?
I don't think I've seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
So they don't like the baby. They want to drink the milk. But
You
yeah,
wouldn't be here right now, Haley. That cat would have been like, it's me or
Oh,
you,
no.
and it's definitely gonna be me.
you're going back. Wow.
Damn. Imagine what would he do if one day he just woke up and the cat was there again.
Oh no. I would freak out. We can't have cats. My dog. I'll just call Quincy.
Quincy.
Oh my god.
My dog hates cats. Like, Oh my god. And he
He threw her. She was trying to get a cat and she didn't see it, and she tripped over a brick.
I was holding him, like, and then I told Haley, Haley, look, make sure there's no dogs or anything, because he's very lovable, but he always feels like he has to be the boss, like he has to punk other dogs.
He's dominant.
Very. So
let's take Lola over there and show
Yes,
him who's the boss.
He's like little dogs.
Yeah.
It's just bigger dogs. He gets intimidated.
Oh yeah, he wants to always be like the main.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was holding him with a leash, and I wasn't ready for it. He seen the cat, and I was like, he pulled me, and then I caught myself, and I was like, oh thank God. And he pulled me again, and I'm like, whoa. And then instead of falling on my face, I threw myself to the side.
Oh my
And
god.
this one is
She fell in slow motion.
I did fall in slow. Have you ever fallen in slow motion?
Yeah, when I was drunk once and
You can't catch
it was like,
yeah.
boom.
And it's crazy.
I was all bleeding and shit. I saw the scar on my knee.
I was all scratched up too, huh?
It was funny. I was waiting for her to say something because like I wanted to laugh so bad. I waited for her to talk, and when she was like, I fell hard, and then I started laughing. I was
So
like,
when I was on the ground, Quincy was like, we were face to face, and I looked at him and I was like, you better not fucking pull me again right now. And he just stood still, like he knew he messed up.
Dad, imagine he would have like
Dragged me.
he could. Too.
Why didn't you take out your phone?
I will. He's like super strong, guys. Like really strong.
Yeah, he looks very like, he looks like those muscle dogs that are like,
he's real stocky, like buff.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys will see him on my page, like on my YouTube he's my baby.
Haley has a story time about that dog, by the way. He's like a cat has like 9 lives.
Yeah.
Is it 9 lives? That cat's right? 9 lives.
I'll tell you.
So
Y'all should
go check it out.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes, go check out her story. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when Angie was telling me about that story and when she was doing my nails and she was like talking about it, my eyes were like watering. I was like, oh my god.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
You're gonna cry.
Yeah. It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell a story about when we're looking for a house.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was house hunting, and we went to this one house. It was a beautiful home.
recently then.
Huh?
Yeah,
This was maybe like a month ago.
Yeah.
We went to this home. It was beautiful, 3-car garage, big, and it was like it was real cheap. So I was like, I want to go look at it, you know. So we went in there, and I look, and it's kind of like dirty. Like it was really like the walls, you know, like some stuff was broken, which wasn't like, it was like things that you could
Fix.
yeah.
They put like these
The
things,
floorboards were all broken off.
and there was cockroaches between.
There was some dead
It looks
cockroaches,
like
like they fumigated or whatever.
yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, you know, there's no bugs, but it's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
when I seen the cockroaches, I was like, heck, there's no cockroaches.
Yeah.
So then I go to the backyard, and there's like a little cemetery, like in their backyard. They had like a little cross, like a little gate. Like it was weird. Yeah.
Like their dog or something?
I don't know, but it was like it freaked me out. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back over there. Go back inside. So then there was a closet, a walk-in closet. Then the light was on inside of it, and they had a rosary hanging like in the middle of the door, with the door shut. So I was
In the
like,
closet?
So I was like, okay. So I called my real estate girl. I go, you open it. And she's like, why me? I go, because you're showing me the house. Open the door. So she was like, okay. So she opened the door, and there was nothing in there. You know, there was a couple like clothes, but nothing. But it was weird. I got the weird vibe from the house. So then we come out of the room, and then Haley's looking. They're looking at the laundry room, and then in the corner of my eye, I see the door shut by itself. And then it opened. And I was like, okay, I'm just tripping. Keep looking.
I heard like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And she's like, Mom, I don't like this house. It's scary. And then I go, yeah, I think so, because I seen the door open, like shut and then open. We all looked at it, like after I said that, and then it just opened by itself.
Again?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is not the house.
Oh
So
my
we-
god.
We left, yeah. It was crazy.
Maybe it was whoever's been making noises at your house. They went with you.
No.
They were house hunting with you, and they're like, "You're not buying this house," or whatever was in the backyard.
Buried in the backyard.
Because I know people tend to like bury their dogs or their, whatever animal they had in the backyard.
Hopefully it was that. People be doing some creepy shit.
What if they gave birth to a baby and then they buried it?
Dude, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Like maybe somebody had a miscarriage and they didn't want to go. Like I don't know.
The owners weren't there? No.
It was empty. That's about it, guys. I don't think I have anything else.
Are you sure? Because you keep saying that and you're like,
I keep remembering.
Alright, but that's it for tonight's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to Hailey's YouTube channel and Angie's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
She'll have a video for you guys hopefully
this week. Yeah.
My broken nail.
Promise.
It was a wild weekend.
Yeah, so I gotta fix this tomorrow.
You have time tomorrow? Yeah.
I don't, but I'll make it because I love you.
Oh, she's just saying that because the camera's on.
No,
She always gets me in.
She's gonna text you, hey, it was a joke. I can't really get you in.
I know. I'm too swamped right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll show you guys, okay? Stay tuned. Alright, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Love you guys.